Hiya! Way back before I started my channel, back during my childhood, I gained a fascination with completing games, and I tried to do absolutely everything I could to complete them. That has carried over to today, where I'm constantly trying to complete any game I play, ranging from getting every achievement in the Joy of Creation demo, to doing everything I can in Mario & Luigi Brothership, to name examples you might have seen. I've completed a lot of games over the years, so when I was thinking of what to do once I started my channel, it seemed like an obvious choice. Except I wasn't sure I'd be able to do it. It seemed so daunting. So I decided to settle for something else I wanted to do, specifically Let's Plays. But as more and more time passed, I kept thinking about it. So, might as well finally scratch that itch and start a new series. Steamed Perfection, which is not guaranteed to be the name of the series, but it's the best I can think of. The name comes from what Steam calls games that you've obtained every achievement in, specifically perfected games. So, what games will I be doing for this series? Well, I have a couple criteria and guidelines for myself, which are: the game is on Steam, the game has achievements, I've obtained every single achievement, and, the guideline for myself, no having used SAM, Steam Achievement Manager, in order to obtain any achievements, even unobtainable or bugged ones. The series is mostly self-explanatory, but it still seems like a good idea to put down. I will also be making these videos in the order that I completed these games, meaning it will take a while for me to get to the Joy of Creation demo, which is number 26 on the list. There will also be revisits to older games if they got more achievements after I got all the achievements in the game, be it a standard update or DLC. My current list reaches 31, with 29 games and 2 revisits, so it'll be a while before my list becomes more current. Another part of these videos is that I will be ranking every achievement on how hard it is to do during the video. For example, the achievement Addict in Garry's Mod would be about a B or A tier when it comes to difficulty, mostly just because of how long it would take to actually achieve. I might also make a video tied to doing everything aside from the achievements, but that wouldn't be part of the Steamed Perfection series. I'm also going to do a companion series to this one, as some games are impossible to get every achievement due to tons of factors. So I'm also going to be doing a series called Imperfected Steaming. Same naming conundrum as the other one, though this one is worse. The criteria is about the same, with the only difference being that I obtain every achievement except the one or ones that are impossible. Though it does have criteria for why it would be part of Imperfected Steaming, which are: 1. An achievement is bugged. I don't have a true example for this, but if I cannot obtain an achievement due to it being bugged, that will qualify the game to be part of this series. Though that would also be quite hard to fully prove. To myself. The closest I can provide is Dusk's achievement True 100%, as it might have been once bugged in a similar manner, but I don't think it is anymore. 2. An achievement is related to an event that no longer occurs. An example of this would be Good Guy Nick from Left 4 Dead 2, as this achievement involves Valve running a free weekend for Left 4 Dead 2. This could also apply to external factors. 3. An achievement is tied to something that is deprecated. An example of this is Home Movie from TF2. As you can't obtain the achievement because of YouTube, where you're watching this video, receiving updates to its API, and TF2 never updating to correlate to that. 4. An achievement is impossible to obtain due to external factors. An example is Yes, I Am the Real Gary from Garry's Mod. This requires Gary Newman, the creator of Garry's Mod, to play Gmod, which entirely depends on if Gary Newman ever wants to play Garry's Mod and wants to play multiplayer, and you manage to be one of the lucky few who actually can get into the same server. 5. An achievement requires multiplayer, but multiplayer either A, no longer exists, or B, is too dead for the achievement to be possible. Quite a few examples come from Arkham Origins, as quite a few achievements relate to its online mode, which was shut down back in 2024 for PC players, though it can still be obtained via a mod that adds back in the online mode. 4. An achievement requires a DLC that can no longer be purchased. Example is Hitman 2, considering Hitman 3 has all of Hitman 2's content and the option of bringing over your progress from Hitman 2, IO Interactive decided to make it so you cannot buy any DLC for Hitman 2 anymore, meaning all of its achievements related to DLC cannot be obtained unless you already bought the DLC. Another example is Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle, which has achievements related to its DLC. purely time or luck-based achievements will not be possible criteria for imperfected steaming, as while some can be unfair, they're completely obtainable. They just require time. Modding is questionable. If a game has in-game mod support, then it's 100% allowed, though I will limit the extent I use. But if the game doesn't have in-game mod support, it depends on what the mod does. If it just re-adds something removed, like being able to play online for Arkham Origins, then it'd probably just be on the cusp of being allowed. But if it gives me the power of flight or infinite money, then no. And that about covers it. I should have the first video of Steam Perfection on Kindergarten out in the next couple days, so if you're interested, go give it a watch. Also, any games I play for the series will have a link to the games page in the description if possible. Although, most of the time, searching on the Steam store will probably just be quicker. Anyways, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have any suggestions of games you want to see me play, which will take a while given my backlog of games, leave them in the comments below. Hope to see you soon. Bye!